Welcome to the Flow Tracy Money Audio Commentary. This is Owen Tracy recording, and it is 1:26 p.m. and that is Central Time. And today is April 10th, and today being Friday, it's the big picture, long-term audio and video for the various different asset classes. I'm recording a little earlier than normal because Mrs. Tracy is playing in the city finals for her tennis, and then I'll also be playing in the city final for my group on Sunday. So we've got kind of a lot going on this weekend. So I thought I would get the recording done a little earlier. Well, something that I think is really at the back of my mind this week is the tyranny of uh, cash flows that are demanded of people. And there are two that really stand out as something that there's absolutely nothing you can do about, but potentially there could be something you could do about. Well, utilities don't fall into that category because regardless of what you're doing in life, you're still going to need to heat your home. You still need somewhere to put a roof over your head. You will obviously need to cool it if you live in a warm place. You need to heat it if you live in a cold place. Obviously, then you need water. You're not going to survive without it. But then what about all the other things that have utility-like characteristics that are in large part forced upon us, either through fear or fiat, or through rules, obligations? And what does it mean when some of those are removed? Is it a positive thing for everyone? Or obviously, if some of those things are removed, it becomes a serious negative for the companies that were relying on them, but everyone else benefits. So I think that's a really significant point to cover, because when we look at what's happening in the software sector, well, there is an imminent threat from artificial intelligence. We saw several of the big software companies taking a dive this week to new reaction lows. Then there is a knock-on effect of that because private credit is in large part influenced by fears around the impact of AI on those software companies, because a lot of the private credit deals have been done with triple C or lower rated software companies. And those are in the direct firing line for the targets of AI. So that's an important consideration. Then, of course, we have many geopolitical considerations going on, and there's a lot of headlines being spilled about the impact of the Straits of Hormuz being closed. So I'm going to try and attempt to put it all together. But what I'm going to think about in terms of starting off here is looking at the performance of the Russell 2000 compared to the S&P 500. So